Hello everybody. In today's session, this session is for lab session. We'll see how to write an assembly language program uh, for checking this Boolean and logical instructions. We already covered Boolean and logical instructions in the classes, and also I've shared a PDF file with all the instructions, mnemonics with the examples what we discussed in the class, so that you can recap what we studied in the class, and so that you know how the instructions work, so that you're ready for the lab sessions. I already shared this PDF file to you. You can see that this is an PPT, but I've shared a PDF file because most of the students might not be having Microsoft Office with you. That's the reason I've converted a PDF file and sent to you, so that you can use any of the PDF reader applications to open the file and go through the Boolean instructions. We already covered what are the Boolean instructions. We'll study byte level logical operations, how to write an assembly level program to perform byte level operations like AND, OR, XOR, complement operations. We already studied, and the mnemonics looks something like this one. As we know that the destination register is accumulator, or the destination is the direct memory address. It cannot be R0 to R7 registers. It is A register or the direct memory address. Right? Already given these examples. I'm expecting you to know this one. If you still have any confusion, maybe while running the program, I will try to clarify those doubts also. Right. We'll go through the exercise here. The first one, what we'll do the byte level instructions. We already created the files. I've stored it here. The byte level instructions, what we have it. We'll perform this one. Here I've taken two data. One is 30H, the other one is a 20H. On these two data numbers, what we have, I'll be performing the AND operation. I'll be performing the OR operation. I'll performing the complement on the contents of accumulator, and also I'll be performing the exclusive OR operations on 30H and 20H here. Right? We will run this file. Now we can go through this content, and also if you see the internal RAM address of accumulator is what? E0, right? We can check. You can go to the register window of the project workspace and see the content of an accumulator there, or else you can see any updation happening to the accumulator in the RAM address. The RAM address associated with the accumulator is E0 here. E0. Right? We'll run this one. First, we'll move the immediate data 30H and 20H into registers R1 and R2. We'll move that content, and now we'll perform the AND operation. What it says? Logical AND. The contents of accumulator is ANDed with the contents of register R2, and the result is stored in accumulator. Accumulator here. Now what we have, so that when I perform the AND operation of 30H and 20H, what we get here? 20H here. 20H. Right? 20H here. So that this could be seen as what? Now I can just see this. Now what we have, I perform AND operation between 30H and 20H. I perform the AND operation, what you get here? 20H. Like in the binary representation, what we have? Right? What we have 1 and 1. Right? The output will be 1 for an AND operation. For other combination, it will be 0. And So whatever the resultant I have, the resultant will be an accumulator, and that result I will move into R0 register here. Right? Similarly for the OR operation, what result you get? 30. 30, you get it here. I will go back again to this one. You can see move R0 comma A here. We'll perform the OR operation. If I perform the OR operation, what is the resultant we get? As we saw it, we get 20. We get 30 there for an OR operation. I can see in that time it is already 30 there. Right? Next we perform the complement. What is the complement? Accumulator is having 30. What is the complement of 30? What is the complement of 30 here? Now we can go to this. Where is the program? Yeah, go here. Accumulator is having 30. The binary are represented by, so that what will the complement of accumulator? 30H. Zeros are replaced with ones and ones are replaced with 0. If I do that, what will happen? 1100. 1100 is nothing but 8 plus 4 is 12 in decimal. In hexadecimal, it will be C. All ones will be F in hexadecimal. It is nothing but 15 in decimal. So that the resultant of a complement of accumulator will be CFH here, right? So that we can go through the Keil to the Keil software. We say complement A. Complement A. I'll run this instruction. What will get here now? You get the accumulator content has changed to CF. We can go to the RAM location also of accumulator. It has changed to CF here. And that resultant I will store it in R4 register. Next, we'll perform the exclusive OR operation. What will be the exclusive OR operation of 30H and 10H? It's an odd function or odd function. What we have 1, 1 and 1, 0, right? We have 1, 0 means the output will be 1. 1, 1 will be 0. So that what you get here is 1 and 0. It will be 1, 0, right? You can see the content is also updated. Here it has changed to 1, 0. Right? Hope everyone understood this one, how the byte level instruction. When I say byte level, it operates on what? The 8 bits here. It is called as 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. Right? This completes the byte level operation. Right?